So you want to know how to play like this guy and to use all of these buttons. This is going to be a challenge, so strap on, let's go! Autopilot is one of the best musicians on the internet, and I want to take you through the reasons why I think Autopilot is so amazing and turn these into actionable tips that will help you become better. Autopilot is a music artist best known for his Twitch streams, where he performs weekly to thousands of people. You've probably come here because you already know him and love him, so I started looking him up on the internet, thinking I'd find his Wikipedia page. To my surprise, he doesn't have a Wikipedia page, so let's fix that. Seriously though, someone needs to get this guy a Wikipedia page. Number one, he is super talented. Whoa, this guy is amazing. He can play loads of instruments and he sings really well. He is really creative and he has a high level of technical skill on the instruments that he plays. Sometimes you see people like this, talent and creativity to the max. This is a really inspiring combination and I love watching this guy on his weekly streams. But it can be quite daunting if you're trying to improve yourself as a musician. How can I possibly emulate someone that is this good? In fact, is there even any point in me trying? The answer is yes to both these questions, but you're not going to get there overnight. You will need to be patient. So I've got 2 actionable tips I think will help you here. Number 1, are you maximizing your current level of talent? Or are you playing it safe? I know what it's like. Sometimes you want to play songs that feel safe, things that you know you can perform well. This comes from not wanting to make mistakes in front of your audience. This is a normal feeling. However, you've got to challenge yourself. Start playing songs that push you. Maybe it's a slightly more difficult bridge or a difficult guitar line. These challenges will make you better. You will notice if you increase the level of skill you need in the current songs you've got, that slowly over time these songs will become the ones that are easy for you and these will be in your comfort zone, and then you can push yourself more. And the second action in this space is focus on continuous improvement. Can you get a little better every day? Take up lessons or use YouTube to find people that inspire you to show you how to unlock extra skills on your instrument. Scales, chord theory, technical skills, creativity, these are all things you can learn and you can improve on and you can get better if you keep practicing. Make a plan on what you want to learn and stick to it. 2, he is himself. You might argue that this is a bit of a weird one to have as a core reason as to why someone is so amazing. Maybe you're right, but I think it is one of Autopilot's strengths. When you watch Autopilot, you feel like you're watching a real person who is having fun and playing music that inspires them. And I think that draws people in, makes them stay, and more importantly, makes them addicted to his content. So I think there's a couple of actionable tips here. Understand who you are and be true to that person. So in terms of understanding who you are, you have strengths and you have weaknesses. There are opportunities in front of you, but there are also threats. You should do a SWOT analysis on yourself. You will get a clear view of who you are. Secondly, be true to that person. Don't try and be Ed Sheeran or Autopilot. Be yourself. Imagine if you pretend that you're like Autopilot and you build up a following of people who come to watch you because they like what they see. Continuing to pretend to be Autopilot will be stressful and will take way more energy than it will be to be yourself. And imagine the day when you stop pretending and you be yourself. That audience you've built up, they may leave. Show your audience you and you will draw a clan around you that's interested in you. 3rd tip, he works really hard. This is a tip that you probably don't want to hear. So Autopilot works extremely hard. He streams 3 times a week for 4 hours each time, and he does very few repeat tracks every single week. This guy clearly works hard to learn new songs and provide an experience that his viewers want to come back time and time again. So again, 2 actionable tips here. Work harder and work smarter. How can you increase the amount of work that you do each day towards your music? Can you find times in your day that kind of have dead time in them? Can you stream or gig more regularly? The second thing, work smarter. Do you spend ages on activities that you could streamline? How can you learn songs more quickly? Increasing both the amount of work you do and how productive you are is hard, but it's definitely worth it. Sit down, think about a plan, and crack on with it. So finally, Autopilot is a brilliant musician and who also needs someone to make a Wikipedia page about him. Using these actionable tips will hopefully help get your performances better and lead to greater levels of satisfaction from your music and greater engagement from your audience too. There are so many musicians that you can look for tips, and if you want to know how you can use Ed Sheeran's tips for looping to make you a better musician, then check out this video here.